Hello everybody, my name is Owen from Bricks and Beyond, and welcome back to a brand new LEGO review. Today we have somewhat of an older set, not really, this is still a 2021 set, but this is the 21326, the Winnie the Pooh LEGO Ideas set. This does include 1,265 pieces, and it is a part of the 18 plus line. This set came out on April 1st, but since I am a VIP member, I was able to get this a week earlier, but this was a long time ago. I'm recording this video on June 4th, I believe is the date today. I'm not even 100% sure, but yes, so it is a few months after this set has been released. I did check LEGO's website because this was a LEGO in-store and a LEGO online exclusive. You couldn't find this set anywhere else, and it is not available online anymore. At least it says it's out of stock. I don't know if they are ever going to put it back in stock or not. It just says check store availability. So if you do want this set, you will definitely have to call around and see if your local LEGO store does have this set in stock, because mine did not. At least at the time being, my store did not, and I'm not sure if they will ever get any more in. This does retail for $99.99, but you can find them on eBay and Amazon for probably around $120. I would say around $120 to $150. So it's not too much more than what the original price was. So if you do want to pick this up, then it is still available out there. It's not one of those things where you got to spend like $300 to end up getting this set. It's not that bad. I'm sure even if you bought one used, it wouldn't be that bad. And this is the Winnie the Pooh set. You can see on the front of the box, it has the black background, just like all the other 18 up sets. You can kind of see some of the illustration in the background, and it is the 100 Acre Woods, the treehouse and everything. It is a super duper cool set. Up here it does say Winnie the Pooh. It says LEGO Ideas number 34. This is the 34th project in the LEGO Ideas line. The top of the box does show the 5 minifigures that are included in this set, as well as a little miniature build that comes on the side. And I will go ahead and flip the box around to show the back. It talks a little bit about the LEGO Ideas program, how you can share your ideas and you can be supported and everything like that. And then once you get a certain amount of votes, LEGO will actually look at it and see if they want to make your idea an actual set. You can kind of see the inside of the treehouse right here, some of the figures set around, and you can see some more smaller scenes right here, as well as a little diagram showing the measurements. It is 8 inches long and 9 inches tall, so it's not a super duper big set, but it is nonetheless an amazing set, and I am very, very happy to be an owner of this set. I think it looks great on my display shelf. I have it next to my blacksmith, and they just look perfect together. I think these two go really well together, and this is definitely a big nostalgia piece to me. I was a huge Winnie the Pooh fan as a kid, and I'm still a huge Disney fan, so this is amazing to have in my collection. All right, so first off, I'm going to show you guys the 5 minifigures that come in the set. So first and foremost, we do have Winnie the Pooh. This is probably one of my favorite minifigures in this entire set because, of course, it is Winnie the Pooh. I think this minifigure just looks absolutely amazing. The molding on the head looks great. There is no leg printing. It is just a plain yellow set of legs. The shirt and torso look absolutely great. We do have arm printing, which is really good. You can kind of see the t-shirt line and everything go up there. You can kind of see his belly kind of sticking out with like the way that the shirt is printed and everything kind of gives that look of he's got a bigger belly and everything sticking out because it is Pooh. And the same thing on the back. You can kind of see the shirt is smaller and all that. But like I said, one of my favorite things about this set is the printed head. It just looks absolutely amazing. The ears, his facial expression, everything. You can definitely tell that this is Pooh and that it looks exactly like him. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Winnie the Pooh. Okay, so next up, we do have Eeyore, and this character is super awesome. This is probably one of my favorite minifigures that comes in this set besides Pooh. I really love the molding. I believe this is a custom molded piece just for Eeyore, and I mean, it just looks absolutely fantastic. You have the little bow here on his tail that you are able to take off and on, and it's just a simple little common bow piece there. But you can kind of see the stitching going down his face, and he's got his little mopey and dropey kind of look. His ears are down, and you can kind of see his hair there and everything, but he is a pretty big character. I mean, so you can see just how big that he actually is compared to the CMF stand. He's pretty much about the same length. He kind of fits kind of oddly on the stand just because of the way he is, so that's why I'm just going to take him off because it looks a little weird, but that's what the bottom of him, so you can stick him on a 2x3 and he would fit just like any other character would. The head is hollow, which is a little creepy looking if you look at him from underneath. It's just not the hollow part right there. I think that's a little funky looking, but it's totally okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Eeyore. And our next figure is going to be Tigger the Tiger. Now this character looks absolutely fantastic. The head molding and everything definitely matches Tigger. You can really tell that this is Tigger, and they've really encompassed everything that he is. He's got his big old smile. He's just super happy. You can see the tiger stripes going all the way down, not only on the torso, but the legs as well. And there is more arm printing on this figure as well. You can see there on the arms, more tiger stripes. And if you look on the back, you do see there is more tiger stripes on the back of the torso as well as the back of the neck. And this little tail piece is here. This is not connected to the body or legs. This is actually a separate piece. You can kind of see there that goes in between the torso and the legs when you're building it, and that is the tail, which I think looked absolutely amazing. I mean, I think it's perfectly fine that it's not molded. I think that would be a little scary if it was molded, just because there's a chance that it could break when you're trying to build it, or if it, like, the older that this set gets and the more brittle that it becomes and everything. I just think it would be, I think it's smarter that they did it the way that they did. But yeah, the accessory that he comes with is just a little bag on the stick. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Tigger. Now, our second to last character is going to be Piglet, another one of my favorite Winnie the Pooh characters ever. And I absolutely love this minifigure. I love the shorter legs that he has. He does not have the legs that you're able to move back and forth like some of the Harry Potter ones are. They are just the regular old, like, shorter legs. They're in the light pink, and the arms as well are in that same light pink, and so is the head. But the torso is kind of this more darker, kind of almost purpley pink. You can see he's kind of got some lines there in the front, and as well he does have the red sweater on, and the ears of the head are also in that same shade of darker pink. And you can kind of see the molded head there for Piglet. It does look absolutely amazing. I love the way that these molded heads look. I love the custom made molded heads and everything. I just think they look absolutely amazing. I'm glad they didn't go the minifigure route and do like the regular round heads. I think that would have been super duper creepy and been really weird, so I'm definitely happy that they did this. And his little accessory that he has is a little red balloon. And the final character that we get in this set is going to be Rabbit. I'm not the biggest fan of Rabbit, but this minifigure is super duper cool. I think just the color that is used for the minifigure is absolutely amazing. I have not seen this kind of lighter, almost like pastel yellow used in a minifigure before, and so it is great. The legs do not have any printing on them. They are just regular plain legs in the pastel yellow. The torso does have some sort of belly kind of printing on it, look like the fluff and everything. And on the back you can also see the tail. It's not a 3D, that is just a printed white tail on the back. And you can see the molded head for Rabbit right there. Got great facial expressions, great coloration, no misprints or anything like that. Looks absolutely amazing. And the accessory that comes with Rabbit is going to be a little orange carrot. And I know this isn't a minifigure, but this is kind of the side build that goes along with the main tree and house. This is just the 100-acre wood sign. It does come with a honey pot that does not have anything in it. Some of them do have what looks like honey inside of it, but this one does not. You can kind of see it's got some leaves down here and the honey pot again, and it's just a little sign. It wasn't a very complicated build. It's just a small little build with a couple stickers on it. Those aren't printed pieces, those are stickers. And so yeah, this is just the 100-acre wood sign. Okay, and now it is time to take a look at the actual set as a whole. I've switched over to my handheld tripod just so that way I can really show you up close and everything, the detail that is on this set, because I just think it looks absolutely amazing. And to just stay on my other tripod would not have given this set any justice at all. You could not have looked at different angles and everything. So I'm basically just going to start at the very front and kind of work my way up and back into the house. So up front here, we do have a little campfire set up right next to a log that a character is actually able to sit on, because there's a few studs back there, and you can kind of see a pathway that leads up to the front door of the house. And back behind the log, you do see you have another honey pot that does not have anything in it, as well as what looks like a smaller jar and honey pot. On the side here, I'll just go ahead and show you, you do have this little bush kind of built up right here, and there is a little buildable snail right here, which uses cherry pieces, and the little chocolate kind of piece back there to build what looks like a little snail. Now moving back to the front here, you do have a couple red mushrooms along with what is Winnie the Pooh's storybook. And if you open it up, it actually does have a little picture and a little story in it. You can't actually, it doesn't have any words or anything like that. It's just what is meant to look like that. And and the cover of the book is right there, and that can either sit right there or it can go inside of the house itself. Now looking inside right there, you can see the sign up here does say Mr. Sanders, and the door does have a little knocker on it, as well as it says ring also, and the bell is right there on the side. And actually I'll go ahead and show you, just because it's right here, the door is able to open up inside. It does not open outside, it opens inside, and you just use the little brown 1x1 round stud right there to open up the door. Now if we move up the actual tree, you can see the leaves and everything right up here and all that, just like a normal tree would have. But you can see these little yellow pieces in there and up here, and those are actually beehives. So let me go ahead and turn this a little bit, and I will show you the one beehive that is down here. You can see this is a yellow little beehive, which actually has some 1x1 round, smooth, clear pieces that actually have bees printed on them. And so there are 8 of those in total. There are 4 on this beehive, and they are able to move around. You can flick on them or move them or blow on them or whatever, and they'll move around just so you can kind of give the effect that there are bees swarming around them. And as well, the exact same thing is up here. The bees are able to move around just to give that effect that there are bees swarming around the beehive. Now those are located right here, right above the front door, and a little bit more up towards the top of the tree. Now all of these leaves are able to move up and down. All the branches and everything are able to move. You can move each individual one of these. So if you want to build it a certain way, if you want to have like some of them closed more, open more, if you want to have it more like opened up, or if you want the tree to be more close together and all the branches and everything close or whatever, as well, you're able to move the 3 branches as a whole for here, 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 and a lot of the other places as well. So you can really do whatever you want with this tree. I just wanted to give it the big voluminous look, and so I wanted it to kind of look like it does now for me. So I will go ahead and show you the right side of the set right here. You can see there is a little window right here that looks into the house. The shutters are able to open up. I just can't open them from right here. At least I don't think I can open them. No, I can't open them from right here, but those 2 are able to open up towards the outside, and you can see there are some flowers and such sitting on the windowsill. And again, just like the other side, there was a bush with some leaves and everything scattered here, and some more roots in the trunk of the tree kind of comes down right here. Moving up to the roof, you can see that there are some leaves here along with here, and you can see the little chimney pipe right here that comes out of the house, and that is able to move in 2 different joints. You can really have this positioned wherever you want to. I just have it positioned like it does on the box, and so I just keep it just like that, and that is good for me. Now I will go ahead and show you the back of the set right here. You do have some more of those shutters right here. Those ones can't open. Those are just kind of crosshatch pieces that are put inside of the 2x2 window pieces. And right here you do have some more window sills that have some flowers, some more leaves, and actually a printed 1x1 red round smooth tile that does look like a ladybug. And moving on to the left side of the house right here, you do have 2 more of those shutters that are able to open up from the inside out. And there is another windowsill with some flowers and trees growing on it right there, along with some more leaves that are on the roof of the house. So I will go ahead and switch back over to the other tripod and show you the inside of the house, because it actually does open up. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so I have switched back over to my stable tripod, and we are looking at the back of the house here. And actually, if you kind of take both pieces with your hands, you can easily separate them both, and both sides of the house actually do open up, and we get a full interior, which is super duper nice. I was not expecting them to give us a full interior. I thought this was mainly going to be like a majority exterior set and just have the house alone, and yeah, you can open the door, but there wouldn't really be much in here. That, or if they did, I thought it was just going to be able to remove the roof and you wouldn't be able to actually fully open it. But I think it is super duper awesome that you're able to actually fully open up this set. So I'll basically start on the left, and I will just shift right. So looking at the left here, you do kind of see like the stove or the fireplace, and actually you can see how the black kind of leads all the way up to where the fireplace actually was, which I think is super duper nice, because it does give that effect that the fireplace and the cooker right here does in fact lead somewhere. So I think that is a super duper nice detail. You do have a small little table here that does have a teacup and another honey pot. This one actually does have some honey in it. It just has a little yellow 1x1 round smooth piece that is supposed to act as the honey. And there are some curtains on both sides of the window here. And looking up top, there's just a little heart biscuit and a little box full of Pooh sticks. That is actually a sticker, not a printed piece. And these are just the little brown sticks that are in there. And moving over to the right just a little bit more, we do have this chair that is able to kind of come in and out. You can put it over here, you can kind of put it wherever you want, but this is where it's supposed to go. Is a sticker right there, and your minifigures are able to sit on it. Normally I like to have Pooh sit on this, but I don't have anything in it right now because I'm doing a review. But yeah, this is just the small little chair build that kind of goes in it. I like this little chair. I think it's great. I just wish the bottom pieces were a little different because you can see it kind of is easy to move and fall out and everything like that. And so I don't think it's the greatest thing ever, but it's also not terrible. I don't think it's like necessarily bad. I just prefer that it was something else. And if you look kind of back here a little bit more, you can see a little painting that is of two bees that are flying around, and that is a sticker, not a printed piece. Now looking more towards the middle, you can see the door piece here actually does open up, and that is the door that I showed you guys opening earlier. So that is able to open and close. And if you look to that side a little bit more, you can see a little end table here with a teapot and a teacup and a little painting that is a sticker that goes on, and that is of just the 100-acre woods. It's just a little map of the entire area. And now looking on the other side, we do actually have a little umbrella holder, which does actually have an umbrella inside, which is super duper nice. That piece came off. So some of these pieces aren't held down the greatest, just like the chair. So it's just kind of what you have to watch out for. And actually, if you look here, we do have a mirror that actually works. It actually includes, this set does include one of the rare mirror stickers. This is the first and only time I have ever seen a sticker that is actually a mirror. I know these are actually somewhat kind of rare. This is the only set that I have ever seen that includes a mirror sticker. It is actually a reflective piece. I don't know if you can see where it is reflecting my finger back at me or anything, but that is actually a mirror sticker, which is super duper nice. I think that is an awesome piece, and I really wish more sets actually included that piece with it. And moving on to the right down here on the downstairs, we have a little table that has a little candle on it, and we have a bed, which is really nice built. It has no studs exposed, so I think it's a very nice, smooth looking build. And you can see there's more curtains around the window here, so you're able to have your minifigure lay up here and sleep on the bed if they want to, or whatever, and have Pooh read to them or whatever. And up here on the top, you can see there is another couple honey pots. This one does have the same honey effect that the other pot did. And yeah, you can kind of see here through here, these are the crosshatch windows that I was telling you about, the shutters that are able to actually open and close from the inside out. I just couldn't open them from the outside. And so that is pretty much everything with the inside, but I want to show the actual mechanic that allows us to close. You can kind of see this is kind of the ridged one that kind of gives like that rigid effect, and this is actually the smooth opening here. But if you bring these together, it is actually a very smooth hold, and so it's not very difficult to pull apart or put together. And I think that is a very good idea and good technique that they used, just that way you're not sitting here trying to yank it apart into where it breaks and everything like that. I just think that was super duper smart of them and really, really nice of them to do. Okay, so that just about wraps up my review of the LEGO Ideas Winnie the Pooh set. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you do not have this set and you want to spend a little bit extra money, or if actually your LEGO store does have this set, I would 100% recommend picking this set up. The nostalgia that comes from this set is just absolutely amazing. This made me so happy. It was such a fun build. I actually built this on live stream. This was the very first live stream that I ever did on my channel. It was like the second video ever I built this set. So if you want to go back and watch me build like half the set on live stream, it's in one of my playlists. It's just like the second video I ever uploaded to my channel, so you were able to go and watch that. But I would definitely recommend picking this setup if you have the chance to. Even if you have the little bit extra money that you have to spend, I would definitely think about picking this set up. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below if you already have the set. If you do, comment what you think of it. If you really enjoy the set, if you don't like it, if there's anything you would fix about it. And if you don't have this set, please let me know if you're going to pick it up. I'm really curious to see if anybody is willing to spend the extra money to pick the set up, because I definitely would. And if you guys haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. That way you never miss the weekly uploads as well as the weekly live stream. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one.